Starscream Kills presents in a Geeky Guy production. Okay, gone ahead and set these up. I've got a clock set here at 13 minutes, did a kitchen timer, got these all set. I obviously won't need this to begin with, but you want your mitt nearby to handle heat. So just go ahead, open this oven up, and go ahead and you put the fries in. Once I get the pizza stone out of the way, whoops, and in they go. And I do it for 13 minutes at 425. That's not written in stone, but you have to know what works for you. But that works good for me, 13 minutes on each side. So now I go do something else.
Now is the time.
Yes, it is, Maeve.
The end draws near.
Kill them slugs.
I will finish the hunt. Now is the time. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time. I can wait no longer. We're wasting time here.
That's right, Maeve. You're wasting time.
Now is the time.
Oh, time to go do that. As you can see, time is up and doing a little something something, and then you get that done. So go ahead and then you pull out the curry fries, and they're coming along quite well. So now what you do is you just go in there and you do your system. You flip them. So they're going ahead and they're baking quite nicely. If you were to do a second batch instead of a second tray, do note you may need less cooking time or less temperature because your oven's already going to be pretty prepped and they're going to bake a lot quicker. But anyway, these are coming along. They got a nice hue, so we just go ahead and we flip them all. You can see this is a pretty quick endeavor. My fingers aren't getting too burnt off here. Just go ahead and flip them all really quick. Set them up and get them all good to go. Also, if you're doing two trays, you may rotate which one would be in the top and which one would be on the bottom for more even cooking. And then go ahead, reset your kitchen timer. Another 13 minutes. And off it goes. Now while they're cooking, this is a good time to come up with your dipping sauce. So I go ahead and I crack open my yogurt here. I cleaned off my spoon that I spooned out the curry powder with. Go ahead and stir up the yogurt, put some of that in the dish there. You know, then go ahead and onto this, take the ground cinnamon and sprinkle that in there nice and generous to taste. And then you know, this is already sweetened because it's vanilla, but if it weren't, then maybe I would use more, but because it's sweetened, I'm going to use less. Go ahead and take the honey. You can measure it or just eyeball it good like that. So, you know, I got a little bit in there. It's enough just for taste. And then I just go ahead and I mix that all in with the spoon here. And you can, you know, take a little lick or whatever. Since I'm not sharing this with anyone else, I mean, I can stick my finger in there if I want to see if it's got a good consistency. Whip that all up. Yep, it still tastes a little too more like yogurt. I want a little more honey taste, not quite getting enough of that. It's distinct honey flavor, but I do have enough cinnamon there. That's working for me. So get that. Mix that in good. And try again. Okay, now I'm tasting the honey. Now we're good. So now we just gotta wait for the rest of the fries. So what do you drink with curry fries? Well, there's a lot of choices. I like water. I'll tell you why, because one, most of us don't drink enough water. You might say, well, water's plain, it's boring. Well, you know, it's cheap. It doesn't make you diabetic. Your body actually needs it. Most of us are actually composed of water. And what I like to do is I add just, it's not trying to plug this type, but I just add a little lemon juice here. What I'll do is I take the cap and I just pour in the cap amount and drop that in. It does its own little work there. You see it clouding up, swirling around, and good to go. Now, if you are doing stuff that's more hot, spicy curry, you probably want more dairy because milk will put out the fire in your mouth. Water may not do that, or it will take a whole lot more water than milk to do that for you. Because I did cook one of those the other day, and wow, it was kicking us pretty bad. We just had the water pitcher out there to put up the forest fires in our mouth. And now they're done, and that's what they look like. They're nice and crispy and yummy and good to go. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, yum stuff. Look at that. Ain't that good? Oh yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yum, yum, yum. That's all I can say. So, curry fries, out.